Hello again, crafters. This week we're focusing on Philippians chapter 3, this wonderful passage where Paul reminds us that we are citizens not just of earth, but of heaven. And someday we will be there with Jesus. And how wonderful that will be. So we have two crafts to sort of remember and focus on that dual citizenship aspect. And the first one we're going to make is pretty simple. It's a double-sided card that reflects on the nature of our home on earth as well as in heaven. And so we're going to start off. I have two pieces of paper, and I'm going to put some glue on one side, and then I will put paper over that. Now I'm going to fold along the line here, and on this side I'm just going to draw a picture, or have students draw a picture of what their home on earth might look like, of how they are citizens of the earth. And so I'm just going to draw a little picture here. Maybe we have an actual home picture of our house. Again, this is very simple. You can make it far more elaborate. And here's the person standing next to the house. And might say something here like, I live on earth for now, but ... Now we're going to flip this open, and we're going to say, my citizenship is in heaven. My true home. And here we've got some kind of creative liberties. I'm going to put the caption for the passage we're focusing on. And now we can kind of draw or put whatever comes to mind when you think of heaven. So this could be a whole variety of things. I'm going to put some little stars here. And I'm going to glue on some clouds. Now I know that's terribly cliche. Yes, we think of heaven as clouds. It's not really clouds, but you know, you get the idea. And then maybe we'll draw a picture of the happy person who is in heaven. And this could be, again, very creative, up to you and up to your students. Maybe you envision heaven as like a basketball tournament where you never miss a shot, or an endless cookie buffet where you don't have any calories gained. You know, it's this very up to you. You can kind of draw just whatever you feel could be heaven, or maybe you even have like magazine pictures you cut out and put on. Well, that's more things of this earth. But again, the idea just that there's a lot of possibilities here. But just so you see this double-sidedness, we live on earth now, but one day we will be in heaven. So that's the first craft. The second craft, also pretty simple. We're going to make a heavenly passport. So I'm going to do this kind of like the passport might be, but here we'll say my passport, and maybe you want it to look like an actual passport. Maybe you put some markings to make it authentic, or maybe it's very simple. You can put like the little eagle thing or whatever, or just have it like this. And Or you can have it more cutesy and decorative if you don't want it to look really official and passporty. You can throw on some stickers there. Now on the inside, again, up to you how creative you want to get with this. But I'm going to you can put the name here. If you want to, you could even take pictures of students and print those out if you have the time and the resources. But you can kind of like put that as a, have it be their actual picture here, or maybe you just have them draw themselves. Again, stick figures for the basic version, but hopefully you're a little more elaborate than that. And then we have citizenship. You could say something like born in the United States or Canada or whatever, or you could say citizenship is in heaven. And I could say again something more here, like heaven is my home. Or we could say something like temporary residence earth. Something like that, whatever communicates that idea. Now I happen to have these fun passport looking stickers, so I'm going to put some of those on. You're welcome to, if you don't have these, draw something, print something, or make something that makes it more look like a passport, and you can put more details. You could put like, date of birth or height, hair color, that kind of thing. Again, if you want to really make it look authentically like a passport, but just the idea of our citizenship being in heaven is what we want to emphasize. And I'm going to, again, put the reference here. To remember where that came from, what Paul says about our heavenly citizenship. So, we've got a passport of sorts. And we can talk more about what passports mean and how you use them when you travel, and how we won't be traveling once we get to heaven because that's our permanent home. But just the idea being something to remember who we are in Christ and to remember the wonderful promise and blessing that someday we'll be in heaven forever. So, simple, basic, but hopefully creative ideas to at least spark your thoughts and get you crafting along with your students. Feel free, as always, to take some of it, all of it, none of it, completely change it, but just remembering to focus on Philippians 3, our heavenly citizenship. Now, go make some crafts, make some disciples, have a wonderful week, and we will see you next time.